Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. You go to bed at my house and you wake up with a different hair color, the whole 9 yards. You never know what you're going to look like. Today I want to talk about emergency funds. So today, what do I say? How much emergency funds do you actually need coming to the Philippines? That is the big question. Emergency fund once you get here. How much do you need after you get here? It all depends on how much money you have, right? How much do you actually have to have? Well, you know what? That's a really bit hard question to answer. So today I want to talk a little bit about that. What I want to say is it all depends on income, right? It all depends what you have. Emergency money, I say emergency money is a plane ticket home, a plane ticket to get you where you need to be, enough funds to get you started once you get back to the United States if you come here and you decide you don't like it. Say you sold everything that you had and it's all you had, you don't have anything else, and you came here. And say you came here and said, okay, I'm going to live here. After you get here and you decide, I really don't like it here. What do I do? Or I just don't like it. What do I do? Well, you go back, right? How much money do you actually need? How much did it cost before? Hopefully you have a little savings. 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. How much do you actually need? How much does it really cost you to live there on a month-to-month basis, right? Well, a lot of times people say you need $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. I say 6 months, 4 to 6 months worth of income that you actually made before you came to the Philippines. Whatever that amount is. If you made $1,000 a month or you made $10,000 a month. Because if you're going back to the same area you're at, you're going to be back in the same lifestyle or same type of area or same type of situation you were at before, right? So how much do you actually need? Well, people come here to the Philippines, how much emergency money do you need in general? Say you have to go in a hospital. So say you have to spend a little time in a hospital. How much money do you need? $5,000, which is 250,000 peso. $10,000, which is 500,000 peso. So how much do you actually need? Some people have come here and had to beg, borrow, and steal and spend 2 million, 3 million, 4 million peso. Which is 40, 50, 60, 70,000 dollars to get in and out of a hospital. I have a friend that had to sell his house. He had a house he was renting out. He had to sell his house, his car, sell everything. Ended up spending about 100 grand, and he had 20 or 30,000 in the bank. So what you have to do, you have to think about that. Now, realistically, common sense tells you that if you have some type of insurance, that is very important. You have to have some type of insurance. So say for instance you have a policy, say for instance it's a small policy or a policy. Mine is up to 1 million US dollars. But what if it goes over 1 million US dollars? But what if it doesn't work, or what if? So it's like I went over yesterday to Ruth, chit-chat. I said, okay, this is the account. Here's what we have. This is what we have over here. This way over here. If something did happen, this is exactly what you could grab and do. This is what you do, point A, point B, point C, point D. And if all that doesn't work, then don't worry about it. Because you never know. I mean, we can sit here and say, oh, you know, I have this much money in the bank, I'm okay. Well, you know what? Are you? I don't know. I don't know how much money is okay for you. How much money is okay for you? 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand? I don't know. I mean, if you think about it, when you come to the Philippines, make sure you have at least 5 grand available that you can get back out of the country and get where you need to go. And then make your own decision what you want to do as far as living and where you want to live, all that stuff. Because as you know, a lot of times, you may not want to live where you used to live. Maybe you don't like it anymore, so you have to plan for that. I know for me here, if something ever happened, I'd just end up back where I came from. I know exactly what I need to do. I know where I could If I had to, I could get a job. I know where I could get a job. But I don't want that. Been there, done that, right? So when you come into the Philippines, plan to have emergency funds of a few $1,000s minimum. Minimum. You need 10,000, 20,000 when you get back, 30,000 to get back. You need at least 6 months of income that you're actually going to try to survive on. Or if you may want a job. I don't care if you're 70 years old. You may want to get a job. I don't know. But I know so many people come over here, they just don't like it. They say, man, I don't like it, Tom. I'm heading back, okay? Good for you, and I'm happy for you. When you get back, give me a call. We'll get together, you know, when I come back over there to visit, because I'm planning to go back and visit. But I have a couple friends that actually came here, said, Tom, I don't like it. One sent me an email, said, Tom, I'm heading back. I know we're going to plan on meeting here in about 3 weeks, but after 3 weeks done, I'm just going to head back and stay. I'll stop by and see you, but I'm heading back. I just don't like it, and that's understandable. Philippines is not for everybody. It's for some, a few, but not for all. And you're not going to please everybody. There's many Americans here that are just complain about everything, but they complain about everything in the U.S., but come here complain too. So you'll have that. But really, today's topic is emergency funds. How much do you actually have to have? I say minimum of 5,000. You need more than that, actually, because you got to get a job, unless you have a house. Emergency funds here, like you have to go in the hospital, you have to get insurance. When you come here, I suggest you just get a traveler's policy. Or if you already have insurance, just tell your insurance company that you presently have, hey, I'm going to the Philippines, can you cover me internationally? Some will, some won't. I'm putting on my new slippers today. Chichi bought me some new shoes. So, I thought I'd talk about this because my friend was talking about this morning. They were leaving, and he was saying, I'm not happy here. I just don't like it here. So, I kind of got that idea from him this morning. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe and hit like.